when we don't handle conflict well, when we don't handle being yelled at well, when everything you say to us will be repeated and it is because I have to fight with her before I can fight with you.
Did y'all see what she did there? She said, if I'm silent. All right, y'all, you know what time it is. Jae Nichelle, this poet, I've heard she's something else, all right? Some of my subscribers have actually watched this, and they told me, yo, it's thebomb.com. I've been meaning to watch it, even before it was recommended to me. I've been meaning to watch it. I just kept pushing it back for one reason or another, but it's about time. Y'all are gonna enjoy this. This is called Friends with Benefits, all right? I'm gonna be reacting to another one of her poems too after this, all right? So stay tuned for that video. But before we get into any of that, if you have not seen my video talking about the second Youngblood poetry contest, check that out. I'm gonna put it in the card here, all right? Make sure you watch it so you get to know the guidelines as well as where to submit. It's a video poetry contest. I'm gonna explain all the guidelines in that video, so check it out, all right? Last thing, we just hit 1 million channel views on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So that's thanks to y'all. Y'all made that possible. We hit that recently, like earlier in the week, you feel me? So I can't thank you enough. That means so much to me that y'all have been rocking with me like this. I'm telling you, in another year, we're gonna be at 2 million, 10 million, you never know. So thank you. I so appreciate it. And let's get started.
So, my anxiety and I have what some people might call a friends with benefits relationship.
So this is an anxiety poem. Okay, I did not see that coming. Okay, let's go.
We have no love for each other, but she still just like fucks with me sometimes, you know? We moved in together some years ago. We have inside jokes. Like when I say, I'm gonna go talk to that person over there, my anxiety looks at me and is like, bitch, please.
Yo, oh man. Okay, so this technique she's utilizing is called personification, or also anthropomorphism, all right? And that's pretty much where you just take a concept or an idea and give it a personality or a character. Very potent in poetry, and she's pulling it off really well because she's mixing it with comedy, right?
My anxiety is the reason I didn't talk to you. She's possessive. She doesn't like me talking to other people. She's irrational. Because of her, I'll take the long way to my building to avoid someone I already passed by twice because I don't know if it's acceptable to say hey a third time. Because of her. I don't correct people at restaurants who get my order wrong. I just eat it. Because you know, maybe sweet potato fries are what I wanted, but the broccoli you gave me is what I needed. Thank you. Because of her. I take the long way to my building to avoid someone who kind of looked like my ex-boyfriend. Because whenever I hand her the aux cord, she makes sure to play back all the times he told me no one else would ever want me. Because of her, I still think no one else will ever want me. I constantly wonder, what happens to a black girl who is too anxious to ever feel like magic? Can she still fly? Can she still be fly with wings that tremble? Can she forget the lifestyle of an ant, that feeling that no matter what she does, she is in danger of being crushed? And my anxiety doesn't like to be made into metaphors, but what I'm trying to say is she is constantly reminding me of how easy I am to crush. As I speak, I am pushing against her weight on my shoulders, and that is why I shake some.
Oh my God, yo. And as the poem escalates, you can actually see her demonstrating more nervous, anxious behavior, right? The choreography, I really hope people are appreciating the choreography in the comment section, not just the lyrics, not just the words she's articulating, right? Because it's so subtle, but you can tell throughout the poem, she's getting more and more antsy, more and more jittery. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. I'll go back a little bit, just a little bit, so that y'all can see it again.
She is in danger of being crushed, and my anxiety doesn't like to be made into metaphors, but what I'm trying to say is she is constantly reminding me of how easy I am to crush. As I speak, I am pushing against her weight on my shoulders, and that is why I shake sometimes. I have to fight to stand up straight, stop rocking. She and I picked out this outfit together, something that dries fast. If I am sweating, it is because doing this poem feels like fighting a boxing match that you can't even see, and I am determined to knock her out. I have been fighting her for control of our house for years, fighting not to crack. Stop rocking, don't shake, breathe.
Ooh. It's interesting how she describes her body as the house and anxiety being like someone, like a roommate that lives inside. I don't know if y'all have listened to NF before. Some of you NF fans already see where I'm going with this, right? NF has a very similar analogy when it comes to his fear and some of his mental health struggles tied to his fear. I mean, just check out Mansion, check out, what's that one song? It's my favorite, Intro 3, Godly. Anyway, very similar analogy that he pulls in that song, so check that out for sure. But man, I'm telling you, I don't struggle with anxiety or anything like that, but based on some of the descriptions a lot of my friends have given who suffer from anxiety, this seems to be pretty on point. You feel me?
I think the reason my relationships don't work out is because no one knows they're signing up for a threesome. I understand. I know how hard it is to live with both of us, when we don't like feeling out of control, when we don't handle conflict well, when we don't handle being yelled at well, when everything you say to us will be repeated and deconstructed and analyzed in our head 1,000,000 times after, and if I am silent for a while, it is because I have to fight with her before I can fight with you.
Did y'all see what she did there? She said, if I'm silent for a while, and then proceeded to be silent for a while. Y'all see that? She literally acted out the line. Like that was, I really hope people are appreciating how she's performing this poem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so genius in my opinion.
Yelled at well, when everything you say to us will be repeated and deconstructed and analyzed in our head 1,000,000 times after, and if I am silent for a while, it is because I have to fight with her before I can fight with you. I've tried to cut her off before. I cannot. We do not handle separation well because of our parents, our ex, our friends. Breathe. So I guess my anxiety and I have just learned to live together. She's the longest relationship I have ever had, and as everyone leaves, she is the only relationship that I can count on.
Poetry. Poetry. But look, y'all, friends with benefits. That's wild, y'all. Okay, come on, tell me you didn't like that. Tell me you didn't like that, you're lying, okay? That was beautiful. Yo, Jae Nichelle, thank you so much for that performance. That was a great poem. All right, we on to the next one. Hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to submit to the Youngblood Poetry Contest. All right, this is the second one we've done on the channel. The first one was a great success. I have a whole playlist dedicated to the previous Youngblood Poetry Contest, so check that out for sure. But look, y'all, this second one's gonna be fire. You have some weeks left, all right? The deadline is Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day. Make sure to watch the video describing the guidelines as well as how to submit. I really hope y'all do it. I can't wait to see what you got. All right. Since when do I be doing that? All right. Deuces.